Do you know who you are? Do you know who you are? Not who you were born as, but do you know who you are on the soul level? Shh. That's my daughter. Um, do you know who you are aside from the religion that your family gave to you? Do you know who you are aside from the color of the skin that you see when you look at your hands and your face? Do you know who you are aside from your socioeconomic status? Do you know who you are aside from the neighborhood that you live in or, you know, the friends that you have? I'm asking these questions because a lot of times we as people define ourselves by outward things or by material things. And those things really have no real power as it pertains to who we are on the inside. They can make us feel a certain type of way on the inside, like money, the type of car that you have, um, and the type of job that you have. They can make you feel good about yourself. But who are you on the inside? Who are you when you take away the religion? Who are you when you take away what someone else told you to believe or taught you to believe about yourself? Hush. Who are you? One thing that I thought was very funny about religion was people. Jada, be quiet, please. People would say things like, when I started to get away from religion, well, what do you believe in? What stops you from doing certain things? Religion has a way of keeping you in a certain fence of safety, and it just gives you things to think and gives you morals and you know but those things really aren't who you are. So who are you on the inside? When you take away the religion, when you take away your family even and the things that you've been taught, who are you? Because when we grow up, we don't often have the same views and opinions as other people in our family, or what our family has been given to what we've been given to believe in our family, because a lot of things, let's just be honest, that we see in our families, we don't feel like those things represent us, and they honestly don't, unless you are a part of it. I come from a family who, um, they are very, very loud, and not in a bad way, but our family is loud. We love to have fun, we love to party, and we share our opinions, whether someone asks us or not. I guess you would call that unwarranted or not. Uh, you know, my family, they can be very giving, they can be warm-hearted people, but they can also be people who, when they give you something, they let it be known and they go and tell everybody. Sorry, Jada. They can be gossipers, they can be shit starters. And so aside from who your family is, who are you? Same thing with the religion. The religion has great things about it, but does the religion really ultimately as a whole represent who you are? And if the answer is no, then who do you define yourself as? Who are you? And I feel like with the whole pandemic thing, I feel like the pandemic has kind of shown us, um, or kind of stripped us of our identities. And people really did not know what to do with that. What do I mean by that? We couldn't go to church. We couldn't go. Some of us couldn't go to work. We couldn't be with our families. Outside of our home, whoever's in the home. We couldn't go to the parks. We couldn't go to our organizations, and we couldn't be a part of the things that would normally make up who we think we are. And so, my question to anybody who is listening or who will listen to this is, who are you on a soul level? Have you gotten to know your dark side, what they claim is dark, your shadow side, I should say? Have you gotten to know that person, or have you gotten to know the parts of you who you may not want others to see? Have you integrated those parts of you? Have you accepted you and who you are? Do you know who you are? The real you, not the face that you want everybody to see, when you're out in public, not the you who is feeding the hungry, because a lot of people feed the hungry, and some of those people are some of the worst damn people. These church people, not all of them, but some of them. Do you know who you are? not the person who gives to charities, because look at the humanitarians of the world and look what they're doing. You know, I'm not going to name any names, but we know people who go to other countries and give out vaccines because they think it's the right thing to do. And they're considered good people. They're not. So aside from what you do for other people, who are you? Think about that very, very deeply. I just wanted to throw that question out there because with everything that we are going through in our lives and in society today, it's almost like people are being asked to take a stand, and we're being shown right before our eyes who people really are, and they are not even really aware that they're showing their true colors and who they really are. And so that's just something that I wanted everybody to think about. Not that you need to answer that, not that you need to comment and say who you are, but it's really a thought-provoking thing. Who are you? Do you know?